What you're studying in this course is vitally important because the dimension of justice and environmental justice is the general principle of law that can unite everyone behind a common cause. Whether it will or not is an open question. But at least you see in Maria's presentation and mine the characteristic dynamics that are at play. And all of these dynamics are going to continue. They're not dead. And in your work, you'll be able to energize them and maybe pick up a project like Maria has with her students to make it happen.
I would love to. I wish I had the time to be an intern in her program. Unfortunately, I have a docket of cases that I have to preside over during the day, and then I teach this class on Monday nights. But the information that you provided has been absolutely fascinating. And I do know that it is 8 o'clock, and there are some people who I know have to leave right away, and class has ended. But if maybe there's a person or two who still has a question, for those that have to leave, you can leave. If there was a question or two that anybody wanted to ask, we could still maybe keep you for another just 2 or 3 more minutes just to follow up. Yes.
I got a question. I'm an American citizen and I love American weather. And Texas is one America makes the best. In 2 clicks, I can get anything from Amazon. And most of this, and USA is in the longest state of economic boom right now. And one way of economic boom, I love the Republican Party, I love this production cycle. But one way of this boom is exploiting the environment. That's exactly, and still less than 5% is renewable energy. Most of these things we buy from Amazon are product of greenhouse gases emissions, at least 70-80%. But that is driven by us. This economic boom and expansion are driven by us and our desire for these things. And it's never going to end. And whatever the impact we are having with the environment is never going to end. I'm wondering what's your opinion about there needs to be what I talk about is cultural shift, paradigm shift about giving up, and are we ready to do that?
So issue by issue, you can find people moving through these 4 phases. In the case of the macroeconomic situation, it's artificial in the United States right now. It's been qualitative easing and the work that the Federal Reserve has been doing to pump money into the marketplace has kept employment high, but it's also raised stock prices far too high, and we cannot sustain it. It's already cracking in this first quarter of this year with the coronavirus and the supply chain. So Apple cannot get the parts it needs to sell you through Amazon its products. And we're going, if the epidemic becomes a pandemic, the supply chain systems for automobiles and technology is going to plummet. It's already adversely affected. So we're living on borrowed time. This model of consumers driving a good economy forever never was a historic model. It's a temporary phenomenon most recently that we've experienced. And it does have a drain on the natural resources of the planet. The state of New York, if you look at our website, did a massive environmental impact statement on what is wrong with fracking, and it banned fracking in New York. We don't have any fracking. But if you go to every other state that has fracking, it is an ecological disaster, a public health disaster, and everyone says how wonderful because now we have more oil and gas, which of course is a climate change disaster. So when China was beginning fracking, they found the same thing: earthquakes and polluted air, polluted water, polluted groundwater. It's happening in Great Britain. They're realizing fracking is not something they want to do now. So we persuade ourselves that some of these things are good for the economy. But that's because we don't take a very holistic approach of analyzing the plus and the minus. We are, from an economic point of view, long overdue for what is politely called a correction. The Great Recession of 2008 was a step in that direction because of the hubris of the marketplace. But the next one will be very severe. And then we're going to have to rebuild the economic system and the ecological systems and the social systems as we had to do in the Great Depression. I hope we don't get that bad. I hope people can make the changes incrementally sooner. But I don't see anything in the history of economics which leads me to think we can avoid another correction of that type.